So in today's session, we'll still try to understand what is this Power BI, why do we have to learn this, and what is the demand. There are a lot of tools in the market, and why are we going to choose only this? Okay, so with that, let me talk about a lot of use cases that we have with respect to this analytics. Just before we get started, I just wanted to tell you about in the last 1 month, we had World Cup, right? We had T20 World Cup. Now, you just go to Google Trend. A Google Trend is an analysis that is made by Google. Like how many people are searching in Google, right? Let's say you go and search Virat Kohli, you go and search Rohit Sharma, you go and search anything. What this Google does is they keep track of all this search and they come up with the analysis. And what we have observed in the last 90 days, that we have just taken the time from April till June, and we have seen that in the last 1 month, the people who have searched the word World Cup has increased. You need not believe me, but just see the graph. Just see the graph. From April to May, we see that there was no much search. There was no much search. But if you see from 25th May till the June 19th, I'm not sure when the World Cup was there. I mean, final, it's almost like 1 week back. But before that, if you see the search, it has increased. And that's a trend you see on the screen. Correct? Now, this is about World Cup. And we know two superstars that we had in World Cup. One was Rohit Sharma and one was Virat Kohli, right? I'm damn sure that yesterday you would have seen what happened when Indian team arrived and what happened in Mumbai. You should be all scrolling your reels and you should be getting to know by now. Yes or no? All this motivations, inspirations, everything you would have known by now, correct? You would have seen
Yes.
in the last 24 hours what happened, right? Now, we'll see if I search Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma, the two ionic person, if you see the trend remains same. And that too, the trend that we have is the search happened more in the last 1 week. When India won the World Cup in the last 1 week of time that we had, okay, it was happened in the last Sunday, right? It's just 1 week back. And you see the search that has happened, both of them have a similar pattern, right? So that means the understanding from this slide, you should understand that people are searching Virat Kohli and people are also searching Rohit Sharma. And of course, who lead the race? It's definitely Virat Kohli. He has 200 plus million followers in Instagram itself. And obviously, he has more fan base. And you can see the trend that has happened. This graph, I have not drawn or I have not plotted. This is coming from Google. This is coming from Google. The people who are searching in Google, that trend is what we are seeing here. Correct?
Sir, can you please show
Now,
the trend of last 1 week?
you
Actually,
can
it is selected over the past 90 days, if
see the
I'm not
reason
wrong.
why I'm showing for last 90 days is so that you can see the growth, like how it was down for the last 3-4 months, right? You
Okay.
can see here and then you can see. You can always go and change here. You have a filter. 90 days, 7 days.
Okay.
It's an open tool. Anyone can go and explore. Okay. For the explaining about the trend, I've taken a 90 days so that you can see how the search has happened. You can go and search. Okay, you can go and search. There were a lot of words that pretty much people search on daily basis, so you can go and search. Okay, it's all about your control. You can just go to the Google Trends and start
Got it, sir.
analyzing. Now,
And
if
sir,
I
I think,
start come
sir, what I believe this particular tool helps a lot to the digital marketers, right, as well as e-commerce, people who are actually selling out any sort of product or promoting any sort of services over the internet. So this Google Analytics tool help out those people, right?
forget about Google. This is what we are also going to do in Power BI. And we are also competitors to Google. What you see on the screen is what the same thing we are going to do, but please be informed that we are not Google family, we are Microsoft family, right? So we are all going to do the
Correct.
same analysis with one of the beautiful tool in the world, which is nothing but Power BI. Okay, so let's
Okay.
not think too much about Google. The same thing what we are going to see here is what the same thing we are going to do it in our Power BI. And please be informed that we are all into the Microsoft family. Okay, our biggest competitor
Correct.
will always be Google. Okay, so let's not talk too much on the Google, but let's start about the analysis. Now, we have Rohit Sharma, we have Virat Kohli. If I start comparing that with the T20 World Cup that had happened, and you can see that the T20 World Cup happened in the last 1 month, right? 45 days to 1 month. And if you see the trend, people were searching T20 World Cup, right? Because a lot of teams are there. We had 20 teams, and the 20 teams we were classified into like 4 groups, again 2 groups, and again semi-finalists, finalists. So we have seen the trend, right? But if you see on the final day, even Virat Kohli or such a Google's, Rohit Sharma, the World Cup, everything has happened, which did not even happen 3 months before. The reason why I've taken 90 days is I wanted to prove you that no one was worried about World Cup in the month of April. Even we did not talk about World Cup, right? We just, it was a normal day. And in fact, in the March month, March or April, we were really focused on IPL, right? And if you go and search the word IPL, you'll get to know the trends, right? And you'll see the trends. Now, forget about what happened in the last 3 months. In the last 15 days, you can see the search. And these are all something which we have searched all over the globe. Different countries, different continents, people who have searched, and that is what is being displayed as the visuals. Okay. Now keep all this aside. One of our favorite app is Swiggy, right? Swiggy and Zomato. I'll ask you one question. Is there anyone in this batch who has never ordered food in Swiggy or Zomato? Anyone? Anyone? Anyone?
No.
Wow, Swiggy has 100% customer rate here. All of the KSR students have at least ordered once. Is it? Can I take that as an answer?
Yes,
Yes.
correct.
Yes.
Okay. Now we have Swiggy. As we know that the Swiggy is one of the app where you can order food and they just deliver to your door, right? And you need not even go out. You can order your favorite food and then you can eat. And before even I talk about Swiggy, what is I'll ask you this question. We are not doing any analysis, but I'll ask you this question. Which is the food you think that it would have been ordered more, and which product always stands on top? Which food stands always on top?
Biryani.
Biryani.
Excellent. Excellent. Biryani,
Chicken
correct?
biryani.
Yeah.
It's biryani. Irrespective of whatever you're buying, the biryani always stands on top. Okay, and I would say it's a most favorite food for each one of us, correct? Now, let's talk about Swiggy. Now, Swiggy, what happened in the initial days when it was launched? Okay, and in the initial days, it was launched in 2014. The 2014 in the sense, Swiggy is 10 years old. By now, it's 10 years old. Swiggy had lot of problems. Of course, to start a startup, you know what are the challenges you will get, right? Sleepless nights, struggles, lot of times it's like a demotivation. You have to pull up yourself. Since we also run a startup, I'm telling you the pain that we had, right? Any startup you take, there is lot of pain in order to bring up. Now, what happens in Swiggy is in the initial days, they were facing lot of challenges. The food was not delivered on time. Lot of customers started complaining, and sometimes lot of fraud happens. People say that the food is delivered but it is not delivered. Payment issue, it's getting failed. A lot of issue we had. When? 2014, right? Now what this was a problem is they were unable to figure where there is a problem. Is the ordering is getting problem, or it is getting delivered late, or the payment is issue. They had a lot of struggles. They had a lot of struggles. And in fact, they had a report which was not even showing up properly. report is something which is very crucial in every business, just like what you show your health report also, right? You should be knowing how important the numbers which is there in your health report. A small change in the blood rate or small change in the oxygen rate also differs your health quality, correct? So the same way, this company's performance was completely tracked by a reporting tool. And you know what? Lot of challenges they had because there was always delayed data load. For example, 3 days back, what I've ordered, that was actually showing up today. Then how will I track the performance? Every single minute, you know how many orders has been happening, right? Every single minute, you know how many orders has been happening. And how will I track that? If the report is not loading properly, if the report is not been tracking, what can I do? There is always a struggle. There is always a struggle. So what they did when the company was completely struggling to do a reporting, here comes the boss. Who's the boss? Power BI. So what they did, they started to use Power BI, and this is a sample report of Swiggy. What it shows, how many orders was placed, right? How much of sales they have made, how much of profit they have made, which food was high demand, how many deliver people are there, how we are matching the supply and demand, how is the growth happening every month. All of this we have tracked it, and we have shown here. This is a sample report that Swiggy has done on their data set, and this gives you the complete information what is happening on the business. And you know what? Every single minute the ordering changes, the number of orders keeps changing, keeps ordering, and they keep making revenue, right? Every single thing will be tracked here. And for every business, we need to track how many, I mean, for this particular food related business, we want to track how many orders is being placed, right? And week on week, how much is the sales? And is there anything that we need to attract the customers by providing maybe cashbacks? And in the recent times when I was also ordering, I just found that they've added another feature called we can also take some prime feature items. They'll deliver in some 20-25 minutes. I don't know how true it is, but they've added some features, right? And finally, every single company, including KSR's objective is to make revenue. Every single business in this world's main objective. You take Amazon, you take Swiggy, you take Ola, Uber, even you take KSRs. The only objective is money, money, revenue, revenue, profit, profit. Right? Now, with the help of this reporting, the company started showcasing, oh, okay, where we are losing the business, where we are getting the negative feedback, what is happening. And that reporting helped us to improve company's growth. Now, who is the helper here? It's none other than Power BI. The report which you're seeing on the screen is actually implemented in Power BI. Now, I'll give you another fact. What if I say you the report which you're seeing on the screen is implemented without even writing a single line of code? Can you believe this? And that's the truth. The report which you're seeing on the screen is actually built without writing a single line of code. Maybe it could be surprising. In the next 30 days, you will also build this. In the next 30 days, you will also build this. Maybe we have done it for Swiggy. You can do it for Zomato. You can do it for Ola. You can do it for Uber. Who knows? You can even do it for KSR. Even KSR is using Power BI report. KSR is also tracking how many students are like placed, how many students have been into a different companies, what type of companies, and how many students are in this particular batch who are interested to learn data science, data engineering, data analytics, and everything. Even Mahesh is tracking in the backend. Power BI is everywhere. Power BI is everywhere. Every single business needs a report. And who is going to help this? It's none other than Power BI. But we do have a lot of other tools also in the market. Let's see why this Power BI is so famous. right? There should be someone as a competitor, but we are better than them. In what way? Right? We'll see all the reasons. So coming to the second use case, as I told you, every company only three things, right? First thing is you need to get the new clients, new customers, and whoever is already part of your business, you should never leave them. You are into this stage, it's because of your existing customers. So you need to always find a way. How can you strengthen their relationship, right? So let me talk
Open
about
your
that.
mouth.
You're all new students for me, right? You're all new students for me. But do you think that I'll forget my old students? Definitely no, right? Because of them only we are at this stage now. So I cannot forget my customers, I mean students, but if you talk about a KSR, they'll talk it as a customers. For everyone, customers are so important. We need to find a way where we get the new customers, also we have a good relationship with the old customers. So another thing which really is important is customer satisfaction. Customer satisfaction. Anywhere you go, even if you go for a restaurant, the first thing you what you do is you check the Google reviews, you check the rating, right? We believe in that, right? We don't even consider whether it's done by an internal team who gives a very positive feedback about the restaurant or not. We don't care. We always see the Google reviews and then only we go there. That relates as the customer satisfaction. So customer satisfaction, enhancing the relationship between the existing customers and the new customers is the objective of every single business. I'll ask a question. I'll ask a question. Can you tell me a company which they never focusing on making revenue or profit? Is there any company?
No.
No.
There is one company. Think about it. There is one domain or one of the business which they don't even think about money, they don't even think about revenue, but they still run the show. There is one side which I'm looking for an answer. Come on.
Tata.
No.
Geo.
Geo. No. No, I'm asking about domain, like for example, telecommunication, healthcare, education sector, e-commerce. Like this, there is
You
one
can say
domain.
healthcare, non-profit organizations.
Excellent.
Yes,
Non-profit
NGO,
NGO.
organization, right?
NGO.
If you talk about this orphanages, or if you talk about
Correct.
the people who are elderly, people who take care of them, right? Those are the people who work not for money, right? But they take they involve in the social activities, right? Except those companies, every company in this world is being there for making money. And people say that money is ultimate. Is it true?
Correct.
All the 70 people are in this batch for what?
Money.
Why I'm taking
To
class?
get.
Money.
To earn money.
Every company's objective is to make money. But first of all, to make money, we need to know all the loopholes, where we are spending, where we are getting the salary, or where we are getting the revenue. All of this tracking should happen, right? So we talked about Swiggy, we talked about KSRs. The main objective of either KSR, or if you take our business, or if you take a Swiggy, everyone's main objective is getting new clients, enhance your relationship with your existing customers, and as well as the customer satisfaction. Okay. Now, let me talk about e-commerce. Let me talk about e-commerce. We know one of the e-commerce, which is nothing but we know Indians, we know Amazon, we know Flipkart. There is an e-commerce company which is called Best Buy. Okay. So there is a company called Best Buy. Now, I have been hired for Best Buy. So I have worked for this client, and that is why I'm sharing this insights with you. I work for Best Buy. So this is one of the e-commerce company. What we have in Flipkart and Amazon, the same thing. We have some of the computers, video games, smartphones, some of the electronic items you can buy. Okay. Now, this company is not making money. This company is not making money. Now, what they have done is, since the month-on-month growth, we have seen that the month-on-month growth is actually been dropping, and dropping. So what they thought is they called me. Of course, I'm known as a data analyst. So they called me and they asked me, boss, can you give me some suggestions to improve the business? We have been seeing in the last 2-3 years, the business is going down, 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 down. Can you give me a suggestion? Okay. Now this question is asked to Santosh. Now Santosh is asking you people, can you give me an idea how to improve the business? Come on, share your marketing strategy ideas. What you will do? Business is going down. We need an idea to improve the business. That's the objective. Come on, speak up. What you will do?
We can increase the offers related to the products
Okay,
which
offers
we
and
are selling.
discounts.
Yeah,
We will
discounts.
ensure
Clearance
top-notch
sales.
post-sale service.
Sorry,
Clearance sales.
clearance
Post-sale
sales. Okay,
service.
okay. What
Promoting the
else?
business first.
How do you promote? What type of advertisements you do?
The social
Monday to
marketing,
Friday.
digital marketing,
What type of digital marketing?
email
Lead
marketing,
marketing.
and
Email
SMS
marketing.
marketing. Yeah.
Okay. What else?
We can get the
Paid
data of
ads.
Monday to Friday visiting aged people so that based on that we can arrange the applications.
Okay. Does it age really matter to buy the product?
So they can attract products, right?
Okay. Age factor. Okay. Based on age, I'll come up with the products. Okay. Next.
We can
Sir,
check.
based on
We can
Market
check.
salary based. What is the salary based of the person? About how in which market we are selling our product, and how what is the capacity of the people for purchasing that? Is our product is compatible with the other product? Is it competitive as per the rates or not? If we are providing any free item or the something discount on our product or not? Whether our product advertisement is good or not, or
Okay.
whether
Okay.
the
Comparison.
yes.
Comparison. Okay. Next.
Salary.
Salary. Salary. Yeah. What is it? Why salary?
Yeah, based upon his salaries, they can decide whether they are interested in the product or not. I mean, how much they can spend for
Okay.
those,
Okay.
what type of products they can
Sir,
purchase,
ICP.
the quality of the products.
Okay. Now,
Purchasing
Like
power.
okay. See, you have different ideas,
sell
different
timings.
advertisement types, right? Let me tell you, none of the marketing strategy worked for Best Buy. Okay. So none of the marketing strategy worked. You know why? We tried with email strategy. It did not work. We gave offers, discounts, cashbacks, 0% EMI, everything we did. None of them worked for us, for this e-commerce company, right? Now, final idea we had, which should be a very unique idea. WhatsApp messages, Facebook messages, digital marketing, putting in newspaper, television, nothing worked for us. We wanted to share the idea. Okay. Now, I was thinking. See, this is idea that is given by me. Okay. So you can blindly trust what idea I gave. We were thinking. None of them effectively worked for us. Paper, newspaper. In this days, who is reading newspaper? Who is reading newspaper? There is no one who is reading newspaper in this group also. Maximum, you'll go to a e-paper, Times of India, you will search in the Google and you'll read. Are you going to read a physical paper which is coming to your house? No. Right? We rarely read. News. Do we see news? No. So we don't know what is happening in the market. Maximum, we watch is Reels, Facebook. Right? And most of the time you will be in your WhatsApp. Correct? This is what we do. So even in this, even if you're scrolling in the Instagram, maybe one advertisement you may get on Best Buy. That can happen. That is also not working. Now, this is where I thought your brain is completely into the digital systems. I want to kill that and I want to utilize your time. Your time is what I need in order to improve your marketing strategies. You know what I did? The only place where you don't use your smartphone. Where?
Temple.
Okay, next. Listen to my question.
Theater.
The only place where you don't use your smartphone. One is temple. Next.
Crematorium.
Next.
Theater.
Theater.
Aeroplane.
Aeroplane. Okay. Flights. Temples. Where else?
Washrooms.
Nowadays,
Everett.
washroom people are using in washroom also. Okay, I know it. So washroom also people are
Movie
using.
theaters. Movie
Gas
theaters.
stations.
Movie theaters. Where?
Gas stations.
Petrol bunk.
Petrol bunk. Okay.
Shopping.
Lift.
When we
Okay.
are sleeping, we don't use our mobile phones.
Okay. But still your phone will be next to your head. Okay. That is happening. Now let me tell you. The
In a
only
classroom, in a
place.
college.
That is all for students only. Okay. The only place where you don't use your smartphone is, apart from temples, apart from your flights, everything, the only place where you don't take out your cell phone is
While you're sleeping.
lift. You don't take out your phone in lift. The moment you take out your phone, everyone's eyes will be on your screen. Have you observed this? You always try to avoid usage of your phones in lift. Do you agree? Either you will not have network, even if you are on a call gets disconnected, and the lift will always be like filled with people. You rarely use that phone. Yes or no? Do you agree?
Yes. No,
50-50.
I'm
Okay.
not agreeing with this one.
I'm not saying only if you are going in lift, okay? If 15, 20 people are there in lift, if the 15 people are there in lift, the first thing where what you don't do is you don't take out your phone. The reason? The lift will be silent. You can't even have that privacy to talk. That's the first thing. The second thing, you will not even have a network. When you're going in the lift, you'll not even have the network. The third thing is, everyone is so close to you, you always avoid the talking to people, and you'll always be conscious. Okay, people are there in lift. People are there in lift. So you always try to be there. I'm not talking when only you are there in the lift. Okay, I'm talking when you're going somewhere where the lift is filled with maybe 15, 20 people. That 1 minute of time when you go from the ground floor to the 5th floor or a 6th floor, that 1 minute of time where you don't use a smartphone is my time. I am going to display an advertisement board about my product. That 1 minute of time where you don't use a smartphone is a time, it's my time for my product. I have placed a digital board on the lift where my products keep on displaying. This has already been started in US. It's going to start in India as well. In most of the malls, you would be seeing they would have pasted posters. But here, I am going to place a digital board. This is going to display my products. That 1 minute of time where you don't use the smartphone is a time I'm going to take it from you and I'm going to place it in the lift. Definitely in that particular mall, thousands of people come. The first thing which will always click is uniqueness. Uniqueness. It's a very unique idea. Newspapers, WhatsApp, Instagram, all of this is common. Anyone will do it. This is a unique idea. That 1 minute you see the screen where you will see about our products, you'll start thinking, hey, what an innovative idea they have. Definitely yes, right? So that 1 minute, whichever floor you're going, so usually in the US, this Best Buy is mainly for US because it's a US client. So in US, what happens? Every building will have 10, 12 floors. And the biggest problem is in every floor, it will stop. People will get in, people will go out. Every floor it starts. So in one lift itself, like one place from first floor to sixth floor itself, you will take hardly 4-5 minutes to go. That is happening. So that is where I wanted to take out your time. Why did I get this idea is I've been seeing that people, they avoid using smartphones in lift. They'll be always conscious on their floor. Next to that button, I've also placed an advertisement board. This really clicked for us. None of the marketing strategies were working, but this really clicked for us. That's an innovative idea we brought into it. Now tell me, was it a good idea?
I have a question.
Yes.
How this is related to Power BI means, did you make a market research to get to this conclusion that people are not using the mobile phone in lift?
See, I'll
So
come
how
to
did you
that
get into
later.
it?
I'll come to that later. We are talking about only use case now. Okay, we are talking about use case. I'll tell you in the end of the session why we are talking about this use case. Power BI, yes, it's a tool, that's it. But why are we talking about all this? I'll come to the point. Let's talk about the idea. Is a good idea? Yes? Yes?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Okay. Case number 2. This is the first use case. Okay, this is the first use case. Let's talk about the second use case.
Did
We
you see
all,
any differences
I'll
after
tell
that
you,
your idea?
I'll tell about all the solutions. The first thing what we did was idea. Mainly focus on the idea. We wanted to come up with an idea, and this marketing strategy is what we have recently launched. It's less than 1.5 years that we have started placing the digital board in all of the lift in US based countries. So we are yet to check the performance, but let's focus on the idea here. So the first 3 use cases which I'm telling, just think about the ideas and strategies. Now let's talk about the second strategy. We all know that we have to plan for our future. You cannot keep on working in IT until you get retired. You have to find a way where you start earning and start saving, right? So we do have a lot of investment plans. We do have fixed deposit, we have health insurance, pension plans, term insurance, retirement plans. Okay. Even now you're getting calls to your phone. Are you going to buy a term plan, insurance? You keep getting calls to your phone, right? Now again, same problem. People are not buying our products. Imagine that we are from LIC. LIC is an insurance company where no one is buying the products from us. And now LIC company is reaching out to us. Who are we? We are Power BI developers. We are the data analysts. They're coming to us and they're saying that, boss, we are not making any revenue. Kindly help. Now what we are going to do? We have to provide the ideas. We started sending them the messages, emails, Instagram posts, advertisements, television advertisements, newspaper. Nothing is working out. So finally we choose 3 way of marketing strategies. Those 3 are, we started to call each one of the people and we started asking, can you buy our product is benefits is this. We started calling them. That what you are usually getting now, right? Now this is what you're getting. You people are getting calls, right? So we wanted to make calls to the team, that is the customers, and we wanted to ask them, boss, can you buy our products? It's not working. We started sending emails. If I open my email now, there will be 10,000 emails, which is unread. Who is going to read your emails? We only read emails for OTP. That is what we are doing, right? So we don't read emails. So email marketing is not working out. Sales calls is also not working out. And even if you organize a meeting, people are not showing up. None of the marketing strategy is working out. Now, again, they reached out to us. Who are we? Data analyst. Now we wanted to give suggestion. Now, you know what suggestion we have given? First, we try to understand what type of customers we need to track, what type of customers we need to attract. For example, usually the pension plans, retirement plans will be of a older age. People who are 50 plus are actually planning for pension. If you ask me, I'm not at all worried about future. Okay, it's still we are just in the 30s, right? We still have 45, 50s to get retired. Why we have to worry? But if you see, my parents are actually planning for pensions. They're actually planning for investments because they know, okay, we are 50 plus now, we are getting older, so we should not be a burden. So let's plan for some pension. So this is what my father is planning, but I'm not worried. Right? There is an age difference here. People who are aged are actually thinking about the pension plans and retirement plans. Now, these older people are actually not that effective to calls or email. You know what plan we did? we started to go back to the olden days. We started to go back to the olden days. You know what we did? Rather than calling them, rather than sending the email, we have actually started reaching out them through postal vouchers. We started sending them the post. We started sending the post. Right? We observed that 67% of our client are 55 plus age. 67% of all our clients are 55 plus. When they're 55 plus, how can I expect them they'll open my email? How can I expect them they'll pick my call? It's not working out. Even I myself, I don't read emails, and most of the clients who are going to buy this investment plans, such as the retirement plans and pension plans, are over 55, where they will go and open the email and messages. Now that is where we thought, let's go back to the olden days. Why don't we send the post to them with a greeting, with a Parker pen, with a notebook, and say them, this is a investment plan, you can plan it. It feels so good if you get a post nowadays. Even for a marriage, people are sending invitation in WhatsApp. When you get a marriage invitation over the post, you know how good it feels, because people are still maintaining that olden days traditional way of inviting you. You yourself tell me, in the recent times, in the last 3-4 years, how many of you have got your friends or relatives marriage invitation through post? Hardly 1%. You're all getting in WhatsApp.
Correct.
But when you get that, you will definitely not miss that function. Yes or no? Because the respect they have shown you to the respect they've shown you on you, and they've sent a post, you will not miss it. So the post, what is really matters for the elderly people. For me, post may not be that important. I'll just get a WhatsApp invite. I'm okay. But for my parents, post is important because they are from the olden days. So that is where we gave an idea. People who are old age, they don't use smartphones, they don't use Gmail. What we can do is we'll directly send a post. And that is the way to attract your elderly people. And you know what? It really worked. Just like what we gave a unique idea for the lift advertisement by placing a digital board. Now the same thing to attract the elderly people, we have come across post. Okay. Now this, I wouldn't say it's a new idea. It's a going back to the traditional way. What happened 10 years back is what we are doing now. It's all about people are getting adjusted to the latest trends and technology. We'll go back to the past, because for us, my main clients is the elderly people, not the young people. Young people, they only need Instagram, Facebook, advertisements. But my target is elderly people. In order to make business, I will go to any idea, but my objective is to make money. Is that clear? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Now, one last idea. One last use case we will see. After that, I'll tell you why I'm talking about all these stories. Okay. Now, one last use case, we will talk about it. Have you all tasted this?
Yes.
What is this? Is it an alcohol?
Energy drink.
What happens if you drink this? You'll get energy, instant energy. Is it true?
Yes.
Have you tasted it?
Yes.
How does it taste? Sweet?
Yeah.
Okay. This is an energy drink. Let me tell you the story of this. Okay, the story of Red Bull. We know Coca-Cola, we know Pepsi, all these are Coke companies, right? The beverages, everything. But let's talk about this company called Red Bull. Tomorrow, let's say you're all coming to KSR Institute. Okay, let's say you come to KSR Institute. While you come, imagine that we give a Coke bottle. We give a Coke bottle. So usually whenever you go, usually the first thing is they'll offer you some drinks, right? And imagine we are giving you some Coke. In this Coke bottle, there is nothing like Coca-Cola. There's nothing like Pepsi. There is nothing mentioned. It is just mentioned KSR. Will you drink?
No.
So that means you don't trust KSR, correct?
No,
We have
we
not
trust,
mentioned
but from
anything.
the
We have not
drink
mentioned
perspective.
anything. Okay. What is the specifications of the drink? We have not mentioned. What does it contain? We have not mentioned. What is the expiry date? We have not mentioned. What is the brand? We have not mentioned. We have just mentioned KSR. Will you drink?
No, then it will be hard for us to trust.
The same thing happened for Red Bull. When Red Bull came into the market for the first time, no one even trusted Red Bull. This is a real story. I'm talking about Red Bull. When Red Bull came into the market, no one was even trusting the company. There is already Coca-Cola. There is already Pepsi. People did not even give a try here. Now, tell me, if you are actually starting a brand new drinks company, what are the strategies you'll try to bring onto the table? Come on, share your ideas. It's a very brand. You don't even have, already there is a brand called Coca-Cola and Pepsi. You want to become a competitor to this. You are introducing a new drink for your company and you want to market it. People are not at all trusting you. How do you bring the trust to your customers? Come on, share your ideas.
We will experiment with the flavors or something like that, I guess.
Okay.
To retails and malls, we will have
We
this
will keep
tested.
our price competitive.
Okay.
We will give buy two one free, something like that.
Tasting. So tomorrow you come to KSR, okay? I will give you 1 spoon of drink and say, hey, can you please taste it? Will you try? Will you try? Will you?
So we will brand it as a energy drink or something like the Red Bull has. Like we will specific it. We will give it some identity. Like it should have some own identity. That's how we'll give it.
Through ads, this can be done by comparison of your product with the existing products in the market.
So we shall use the YouTubers, and with the help of them we can just introduce our product in the market.
Very good. YouTube influencers. Okay.
We
Yes,
can
yes,
use the non-popular face to
niche
advertise.
specific.
Okay, I'll bring Virat Kohli and MS Dhoni to my advertisement. Will it work?
Yeah, of course.
As
the
you know
people
that
trust
happy
them.
if you eat happy then it's not gonna get your teeth white. But if you drink out if any special advertisement to our drink like that kind of thing.
We label the ingredient properly.
Creative advertisement.
What ingredient we add?
Yeah.
Okay.
We should find our target customers.
Okay. Let me tell you, very open story about Red Bull. Nothing really worked. Nothing really worked. They started to mention the health benefits. They started to mention the specifications, offers, discounts, cashback, free, tasting. Nothing worked for Red Bull because we already have the competitor in the market. Now, what did the CEO of Red Bull, you know what he did? I'm very much impressed with the CEO's idea. This is not our idea. This is CEO's idea. You know what he did? All the marketing team of the Red Bull, they're scratching their head. Nothing is working. We are marketing. We are giving for free. We are giving for free in the next to the mall. We are giving for free on the roads. People are not buying. 40 rupees tin, we are giving for 5 rupees. Offers, discounts, cashbacks, Instagram, YouTube. Nothing is working. They're all in a different stage. What we can do, it's a very huge business. We have put lot of efforts. We have started a new brand. We wanted to make it like a next Coca-Cola. We wanted to make it like a next Pepsi. Working, and none of the ideas is working out. You know what
I
these
have an
people
idea.
did?
He
Yes?
tie up with the branded company.
I have an idea.
That is also not working. That is also not working. This is a real story of Red Bull. None of the marketing strategy is working. And you
Sir,
know
what I think
yes,
what actually they could do, basically they could send their the salesperson to the like shopkeepers or a sort of general store and provisional store, department store, something like that. And then they, if they could have asked them for the Red Bull, right? Then the owner of the shop would have said that sorry, we don't have this drink, this energy drink. We are actually hearing the name of this drink very first time, right? So this way basically it could have I would say
Okay,
yeah,
let's take it in this way. Imagine that is
Mhm.
also not working. Okay, you know what
Okay.
CEO's idea? We know that people are not buying. You know what? The CEO came up with a beautiful idea which never even we expected. You know what he did? He started placing all the crunched tins all over the road, dustbins, markets. He started throwing the crunched tins.
Okay.
Now this way, deliberately they started placing the empty tins. They did this. Say they deliberately started throwing the crunched tins all over the streets. This happened in US. And now what people will think? Hey, what is this? Lot of people have started drinking, it seems. Everywhere I see the crunched tins. Can we give a try? And you know what humans mentality? If someone is doing, you should also do that. They played with the human's mindset. A very unique way of marketing, right? They started to place all the crunched vehicles, especially in the nightlife. When the people are drinking and they're throwing all the tins, they deliberately started placing all the empty tins, making an impression to the people's mindset. Yes, people are using it. Let me try what is this. If I simply go and give a tin and you try, you will not try. But if I place it on the ground saying that it's someone has used it and you will give a try. One of the innovative idea in terms of building the market. Maybe initial cost, they have to pour all the drink. Okay, they have to use that tin as a example. They did this. This is a way Red Bull came into the market. This is a way that Red Bull came into the market. Now, I really appreciate the idea they have gone. Of course, it's I don't think it's as a positive side. It's not a positive way that they did a marketing, but I would really salute for their idea because the innovative idea which they brought up has been a next level example of marketing. Just try to understand the human mentality. If I give you for free, you will never taste it. But if I throw all the tin all over the streets, definitely will give a try. Hey, what is this drink? Seems like a lot of people have tried it. And if one people in one family try it, they'll know what is a taste, they'll know what is a usage, they'll know all the specifications, and they'll start using as an energy drink. And today, Red Bull is one of the famous energy drink for the non-alcoholic people. Of course, it also has some of the like sugar content, carbohydrates, everything is there. But it's an instant energy drink that came into the market. And when none of the people were able to do the marketing, the CEO himself came with the idea, which is, I would say, a reverse way of marketing. And today, this is a successful story of Red Bull. Now, from the start of the class, I'm telling only about stories. I talked about Swiggy. I talked about investment banking. I talked about Red Bull. I talked about Best Buy. I'm telling only stories. I'm telling only ideas. Now it's time for telling you why am I telling all these stories? Well, please do understand, if you want to become a data analyst, the company is not just going to pay for reporting. Just because you're doing a reporting, the company will not pay you. The first quality of a data analyst, the first quality of a Power BI developer is you have to bring out of box thinking in making revenue. So the first qualification that you need to have for a data analyst or a Power BI developer is you need to provide ideas, suggestions, improvements, and you have to improve the business. And that is why they're hiring you. If you are thinking, okay, I'm going as a Power BI developer, what they did for Swiggy, let me do the reporting and give it to me. I am sorry, this is not the right role for you. If you want to sustain in this role, you have to start giving the ideas, suggestions, and more importantly, you need to improve the business. And that is why they are hiring you. Just don't think that you are being hired only for the report building. That will never happen. If you want to sustain in a company where you have to be a Power BI developer, the first thing is you need to think. For all of this thinking, you will get the data. Okay, how much of sales we made, how much of sales did not happen, which country is making sales, which state is making sales, everything you know. Most importantly, you have to be in a position where you have to give ideas. So if you have joined this course saying that, okay, let me do reporting, it's a coding, it's a no coding tool where they'll give the data, let me do a report like this. Let me do a report like this. It's very easy. This report is built without writing any code. If you are thinking in that way, let me be very honest with you. Having a decade of experience in IT, I can tell you very frankly, your ideas, suggestions really matters as a part of a Power BI developer. You need to start thinking how to make money. The company is paying you money to just make you money. It's not just they are giving you salary for doing this report. My cousin is a sixth standard student. He can do the Power BI report. He will do it because this comes with a no coding. He will do it better than me. He will do better than me. He's just a sixth standard student. He is doing a Power BI report for us. Ideas. He cannot provide suggestions. He cannot improve the business. It's you who have to come up on the stage and start giving the ideas. So as a Power BI developer, if you're thinking that, okay, let me do the report, before that, you need to start thinking, what are the best calculations I can make? What are the best charts I can make? How can I show the business data? How can I report it? Which chart I can use? Which chart can be used for decision making? Which chart is very useful for strategies, idea? That is what is really important. And as a Power BI developer, you will be doing that. And nothing to worry. Here, you'll be learning everything. Not only about reporting, you will be learning how to implement, what are the calculations I need to make, and how can I improve the business. The main objective of this course will not only on the reporting. I can teach you Power BI in just one day. It's possible. It's a no coding tool. But here we take for 4.5 months to 5 months. Just wanted to make your foundation strong and just wanted to make your highly skillful person in the market. There are lakhs
Sir,
of
I have a
Power BI
question over here.
developers in the market. There are lakhs of Power BI developers in the market. But how are you going to be effective? That effectiveness comes by sharing the ideas, thoughts, and suggestions. So please be informed that if you want to become a Power BI developer, the first thing is you need to have the ideas and suggestions about the business so that you can start improving them, their revenue. Okay. Any questions?
So may I know your good name?
Santosh.
Okay. Santosh sir, the thing is that like I am coming from totally non-tech background.
Okay.
I did my BBA.
Okay.
And I've been working since last, I would say, 7.5 years into the sales and marketing domain.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point of time, I want to do the career transition. So can you please help me out with the best course according to you? What actually you would suggest me? You would suggest me the business analyst course, or you would suggest me the data analyst course, sir? Because I come from the non-technical background, right, sir? And in fact, I did my graduation also, into the management field, right? BBA. So I am, very much, I would say, skeptical or, fearful when it comes to, using any sort of tools and technologies that are in demand or in trend in the marketplace. Yeah.
See, I'm not sure if
So
if you've
should I
listened
go ahead
this
with the
last
power?
three. Yeah. So if you have not, I'm sure that you would have listened this 3 to 4 use cases what we have done, and you come from a marketing field, you should be knowing what are the targets you have in you, right? They'll be always forcing you to have some targets within the marketing and sales, and for that we are going to show data as a proof. So with this data, you can come up with a unique analysis which can definitely improve the business. So data analyst or a business analyst, both are same. If you're choosing a business analyst, you will be focusing more on the business side. You'll start talking to a client, start giving the ideas even more. But here, ideas plus reporting. So this is a non coding tool where anyone can learn. All you need to do is you need to know what are the right charts I can use, what are the right calculations I need to use, and that is where your skills comes into picture. Now, end of the day, whether you want to choose a business analyst or you want to choose a data analyst, both are in demand. Just the point is where they are doing 60% of business, 40% of ideas, where you start giving them the charts ideas. But here 50% of your technical work is important, where you have to sit with the developers, you have to choose the right charts, right data, plot it, everything you have to do. Rest of the 50%, you have to start thinking about the business. You need to talk, you need to be a storyteller. You need to be a storyteller.
Okay.
You need to talk to the business saying that, okay, if you do this, maybe I see whether they're implementing the ideas or not, that's secondary. At least you should be in a position, you should never speak, your
Wherein you
report
can
should speak.
present.
Yes, you should be a
Mm-hmm.
very good data
Okay.
presenter where you show them this is what is happening. What they are doing, that's none of our business, because their money, their business, where they bring the ideas or not, that's up to them. But if you want to become an effective data analyst, you have to understand the business, you have to understand the data, and you have to convert that data into reporting.
Okay, got it. So, like I asked you from a another perspective. I asked you from a perspective like which one would be I would say less uh, technical or less non-technical. Like the data analyst will be the less technical or non-technical for a guy like me who is coming from a non-technical background
See,
and is
I'll tell
holding the
you,
experience into the sales and marketing domain or
see, I'll tell you,
data analyst.
the future is technical. If you're again you're trying to choose
Mm-hmm.
a bit of I'm from non-technical, I want to get into a less technical and all, it doesn't work. This is also a technical role where you will be involved, but not that much of coding. Even if it's like small calculations, we have like we have a DAX here, we have a SQL, all this we will be teaching from scratch. Now this is a time where you can scale up rather than thinking about, okay, let me get into a half technical, then we will go with the full technical. That doesn't work. This is a most demandful job: data analyst, data engineer, data scientist. Anything you work with data is always going to be demand. So choosing as a data analyst will be the right option if you're coming from a non-technical.
Okay, so how smooth will it be for me, when it comes to the career transition, coming from a sales and marketing background and going into the data analyst field or role, I would say domain. So how smooth would it be for me? I mean, it will be very difficult for me when it comes to presenting myself in the interview and then handle the objections like you might already be doing pretty well in your domain, right? Wherein you are holding the decent experience of let's say more than 5 years, then actually why you chose this data analyst field. So how should I basically and how I would say give the answer of this question? I mean,
See, choosing a skill is depends on interest as well. Forget about all
correct, correct.
salary job opportunities, but you have to choose a skill. That is really important, right? So choosing a data analyst will have lot of positive side, because it's not only you're going to stop here, you're going to learn data engineering, data science. This is a technology where non-coders can come in. So okay, and the in terms of complexity, we can show you the proof of KSR. People who have come from no background also have succeeded in this role. It's all
Okay,
about
sir.
how well you come into the reporting side. So in order to get into this, you need not have any prerequisites. You need not know anything. You just need to understand a normal explanation what we give. If you're able to capture that, and 1 hour of class, 1 hour of practice should definitely get you into a good role. If you don't practice, even this tool becomes difficult for you. So to answer your question, if this is a right tool for me, 100% yes.
Okay, got it. And sir, how much salary I can expect as a fresher? Like my experience would be will be considered into this particular domain of sales and marketing, or that sales and marketing experience won't be considered
See,
for a
the
data
way we
analyst?
are going to train you is the way you come out of this course after 4.5 months, you'll be trained like a 5 years experience. So like up to 5 years experience, you can showcase your reporting skills, because we are going to work on 3 real-time projects, which will get you some hands-on experience. The same projects also you can show it in resume. You're not going as a fresher. The whatever marketing and sales experience you have, that will be converted into a Power BI developer, and we will be portraying you as a data analyst.
But sir, in my resume, in my experience and relieving letter and the salary slip, in fact, it is clearly mentioned, senior executive, assistant team leader, business development. So
So
how
your
will I
work
be
with
able to
your work with sales and marketing, right? Your work with sales and marketing. Can I say that
correct, sir.
you have never seen data at all? You have never seen an Excel file? You have never seen anything? You simply go and stand and come back? Is that what you do?
No, it's not like that actually.
Then obviously you will be working Excel, right? You will be seeing the data. The same data, you will say that, yes, I've done a report. As a marketing
And sir,
person, I
one thing,
wanted to
sir,
target the people. I want to target the people. I want to go there. I want to see them. So obviously I'm showing the report to them, and I've done a Power BI report. As simple as that.
Correct, correct. And sir, one more thing, sir. Like I have never ever used, Excel. I would say very much, or I would
See,
say,
you need not
I
use
have used
anything.
Excel very.
You need not use anything. I'm expecting only if you know to use keyboard and mouse. That is a basic requirement for this course. You don't use Excel, you don't use Outlook, you don't use anything. We will train you in the tool. Whatever is required to work as a 5-year experience, we are going to train you.
One question I would like to ask you.
But sir, I wanted to learn the actually advanced Excel also. So that is something we are actually, not covering in this particular course, right?
You will get it.
If I'm not wrong.
You will get it in KSR. If you take this course, you will get all the related Excel, you will get it. And MSB also, you'll get it. They're all supporting tools. If you're interested, you can get that also.
Okay, so MS Excel advanced level will be there, right, sir?
Yes.
Advanced Excel, pivot table and all that.
Yes.
We look up, sort of.
Yes.
Okay.
Myself, Somil. I want to ask one question, sir. I stay at Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh, and I have experience of 12 years, though, onto the non-IT field in the sales and marketing side and the operations itself. Actually, I have left my business, previous business, and joining the IT, want to join the IT side. So, will there be any scope in Madhya Pradesh, Bhopal, sir, while working from home? So, will I be able to get the handsome salary either from the remote jobs, or I have to transition to another state?
So in the Bhopal particularly, maybe we can't give promise. Like example scenario, there are 100 jobs in entire India. Consider might be Bhopal ratio might be 10.
Correct, sir.
Yes. Right, out of the 10 only you have to fight. But nowadays there is no completely work from office, right?
Yes.
So we can able to handle like you can accept like initially you have to accept all opportunities like either India or US.
Correct, sir. Okay, sir. Yeah. On the starting, sir, I'm willing to relocate, sir. That's not an issue. But on the later on stage, sir, while settling down within this field, so like on the data analyst jobs, so are there remote jobs, and what are the ratios as compared to into the mixed hybrid or on the office jobs itself?
Like a similar ratio, I told now 90 versus 10. Only Bhopal in the sense we can say like it's a 10%. But if you are looking for any location, then it will be like a 90%.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah, sir. Yeah. And sir, at the age of 35, like while transitioning into the data analysis,
I guess in this class, I guess
Yes,
in this
sir.
session also there is a person who holding 16 plus years of work experience.
Yes.
It's not a big deal. And not recently, around a year back, there is a guy from Karnataka. He previously working as a teacher in a college. And he moved to IT after completing this course. His video also available in our channel. You can find it a success story. I forget his name, but his age is 34 at the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sir, I'm also 35. Sir, and also, sir, at the end of the program, sir, if some people are unable to get placed, so do you help in getting placement assistance also, sir, and getting the good jobs? So
Okay, Sumit. So it's not only network. Like example, in this 55 people, I know like there are a couple of people who referred from by their relatives, friends, or cousins, something who got already placed. So we are
Yes.
building now like to a network. Our previous batch students who are already getting placed, example L&T, Mindtree, Infosys, Wipro, IBM. I am requesting those people, and if any opening in your organization, just let me know. So we will inform to the other people. Even
Yes,
yesterday, I
sir.
shared a couple of my screen also, like in the teams frequently.
Yes, sir.
So in the placement cell, in the sense, after completing course, usually students need to chase them their organization or else a mentor to get any job. But here in KSR, we will chase you. Weekly minimum 2 to 3 classes I will handle, and you can join the class. You can ask me like, Mahesh, I'm not getting call. Mahesh, I'm getting call but not scheduling. Mahesh, I'm getting call scheduling interview but I'm not able to crack. So in every scenario, there are a couple of people who are not able to crack the interview, maybe due to the communication issue or else poor confidence, a lot many reasons. In that case, we will check their personal reason, like why they are not able to crack the interview, and we will make them some more suggestions.
Okay. Sir, and meanwhile, can't there be any internships going on so we can have some sort of stipend on the meanwhile? Or can you suggest something like while doing your course after paying you, can we earn some stipend on the meanwhile? Because if I'm
Are you
jobless,
working currently?
no, sir, I've left my business and I'm unable to get penetrate into the
So
related
we'll
field.
guide you to get the internships also, and some other topics. And there is some website where will explain you like how to get internships, paid internships, like an Upwork and some Fiverr. There are some websites where we can able to showcase our skill set and can able to get an internship also. Under
Okay.
these kind of questions, you can even call me like tomorrow morning. We will connect one on one because I need more information from when to when you are not working. What kind of business you did? Did your business have a MCA approval? Is it you are the
Yes.
director for that company? So depends on
Yes.
that. Every individual scenario will be different. So we will handle the
Yes,
free
sir.
career guidance. Even though you are not joining in KSR, I will take all your information. Depends on that. I will make a better suggestion to you because every individual case is different career gap wise.
Sure. So when to connect to you, sir? Tomorrow
You
morning?
can call me after 10:30.
What's your
Call to
10:30.
our
contact
team.
number, sir?
You can call to any of my team and they will inform me like I will call you back.
Sir, your good name, please, sir? Mahesh, sir?
Mahesh. Yes, Mahesh.
Mahesh. Okay, sir. Okay.
Sir,
Thank you.
sir, Abhinav this side. I would like
Thanks.
one question. Actually, you are saying that after completing your course, we can showcase our profile as a 5 year of experience. At that
Up
condition,
to 5.
yes, yes,
Yes.
up to the 5. Okay. At that condition, what mQuery and the DEX, both of these things are very important in the Power BI. And at this condition, mQuery and DEX, how can we I mean to say that what type of the strength of
So
these two?
that's what, including DAX functions also we are going to cover in high
DEX and
level. Almost
mQuery, yeah. mQuery and DEX, how
not
can
only
we elaborate
mQuery,
these things?
I will tell you, not only
Yeah.
mQuery, not only DAX.
Okay.
Azure Fabric also we are including to showcase that much of capability and experience. I will give a small example. In Power
Okay.
BI, might be you have some idea. It seems like Premium, Pro, and the free versions, right? In Power BI.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So premium version, we need a license.
Yes, sir.
It's a
Yes, sir.
costing $27 per each license per month, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And also to share your reports, in the sense both people should be in the same
Sir, voice
organization.
is cracking
Abhinav,
actually.
Sure, sir.
is it audible? Abhinav?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir. You are audible.
Abhinav Saxena at ksr.com. What are the report prepared by you? Then Mahesh at ksr.com. Only both are working for the same company. Then only your reports able to share, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Except KSR in India, no one can able to provide these also hands-on. They can able to show you like this way it will work. But in KSR, we will provide you email ID to all your people. Now there are 52 people like Abhinav
Yes, sir.
Saxena at ksr.com, Yash at ksr.com, Amit at ksr.com, Aruna at ksr.com, Arvind at ksr.com, Bhaskar at ksr.com. All your people
Okay.
will get an email with the ksr.com. So like all
Okay.
your colleagues, whatever Abhinav prepared report, we are going to share with your colleague.
Okay.
This is a hands-on, like why we are sharing all these things, in the sense we have to sustain that 4 years of capability. Getting in a job is a different scenario and sustainability is different. So KSR stands for sustainability. So we are focusing not only getting placed, and the sustainability should be also in the same manner.
Yes, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yeah,
Ashwini
ma'am.
from.
Yeah, Ashwin.
I have one question. Actually, I lost my job because of layoff from our company in last March. So from 3 months, I'm not working anywhere. So
Okay.
after doing this course, how I can get placed means, but because my
Three,
first move is to get a job now.
yeah, 3 months, it's not a big deal. Maybe we can showcase, but if it's a more than 6, 8 months, or slowly 1 year, it may become difficult. What I can suggest you, ma'am, you can try to complete the course as early as possible by focusing more classes. Like example, now we are starting with SQL. If required, we can discuss, and I will assign you old batch of Power BI records to you.
Okay.
Morning, evening 7 to 8:30, you can join the classes here and attend SQL. And after that, morning practice 1 hour for SQL, and after that start your Power BI classes.
Okay.
Try to
Hello, sir.
complete Power BI and SQL by within 2 months. Then we can start applying, and we can able to get the job as early as possible. If it's a more than a year, maybe become difficult.
Okay, sir. And one more question, like before someone asks, if you want to showcase our 5 years of experience, then how it is going to, because we are from non-IT background and we have never worked on this Power BI reports and all, then how we can explain and how can we can get placed?
I guess before also the same question. I guess we are explained, right? That much of level we are going to share here in these couple of months. And example, you said like a non-IT. I'm also came from the non-IT background. My background is biotechnology.
Okay, okay.
I done my
Because, sir,
graduation in biotechnology.
this is not the first time. I have already did one course and they assured the same that you will get all the
Yeah,
experience and
that's what.
now,
You
yeah,
can,
now they,
ma'am. How you? No, no, no. I will ask you one question. How you came to the KSR?
one of my colleagues, he told me to do this course for
Did
BI.
your colleague completed course in KSR?
Yes, yes, he completed and
He
he is
got a
now,
job.
yeah, he actually he was working and within the same profile he got another company.
Then he will be the proof for you, ma'am. If you are
Yes.
asking me, I will also say like to sell my course. We are the best one in India. So don't trust my words. You can trust only your friend's words. I'm not sure who is your friend. So you can check with him and you can attend 1 week sessions. After 1 week classes, if you're really satisfied, then you can continue with the classes. Maybe few people will get a doubts. You are going to teach well only the 1 week. You can check in our KSR channel, whatever someone asks about DAX, almost 30 to 40 DAX functions we are already explained in the YouTube, and 3 end-to-end projects we already explained in the YouTube. And the interview questions, top 25 SQL, top 25 Power BI, top 25 Azure related questions, and all we are already explained. And these questions frequently we will change. It depends on the market requirement. This month, again, the next couple of months, we will change the curriculum as per market requirement. It's a small example, Fabric, ma'am. Fabric came to the picture hardly 8 months back. Why we are including in the sense, in the current market, we have a big fight between the aspirants. Compared to your friend's profile, our profile should be get picked first.
And one more last question. What LP means? What exactly the package we can expect after doing this
It's
course?
depends on individuals, ma'am. We can't like say example in KSR only. Your friend got some package and another got a better package. So usually I can say your experience into 3 lakhs will be the worst package. The minimal package I'm saying.
Okay, 3 lakhs.
Minimum 3 lakhs in the sense your experience into 3 lakhs means your experience is 3 lakhs into 3 in the sense it's a 9 lakhs. The minimal package I'm saying.
Okay.
If you have 4 years experience, you can expect, but it's not only as per experience. I'm saying it's a depends on capability. The people who got 12 lakhs, 14 lakhs also with a 3 years experience.
Because
Couple
we
of
don't have any experience, so we are
no,
worried.
we have to showcase. That's what we explained, right? Even your friend also in the similar position, right? He got a, maybe you can ask him only how much package he got. Really, KSR is teaching well or not? You can check with your friend too. You said like some other institution also did the same thing, but maybe I'm not sure. Even though if you are asking me, I will also say we are the best. But you can check with your friend and you can trust them.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Thank you.
And sir, 1 week free classes when will be conducted?
This is our second class. The 1 week free class out of that.
Hi, sir.
So like there are 5 more class.
We are planning. Yes, I will inform you on Monday. Like after that SQL, we will enter with the SQL first day one SQL installation and the SQL basics. Might be meanwhile 5 lectures will be finished. So later you can take a decision to continue.
Sir, how can we contact you? Like you said, someone can contact you.
Our contact numbers is there. You can call and you can connect with my team, and depends on my availability. I only will call you back. Okay. So you can just click on enroll now. So you can see today's class. This is the class actually happening. Okay.
Okay.
Even on the day 3, day 4 classes also you can able to see. Click here on the class records. This month, yesterday class you can able to see from here. And join now. Once this class is completed, you can able to see the view recording. By clicking here, you can able to see the class. And your doubts also, like you can ping here, or else you can call our team, and we can check with the one-on-one also. I am ready to give the career counseling for anyone. Even you are joining or not also, it's a different matter. You can call me.
Sir, I need your career counseling.
Yes, for sure. You can call me tomorrow. So depends on the availability. We will connect for sure tomorrow only.
Not an issue, sir. Whatever time you are available, sir, I'll make myself available according to that.
Sure, for sure. Yeah. Someone is asking question. Okay.
Sir, who will be the tutor, sir? Uma ma'am or Santosh, sir?
I will let you know, ma'am. Uma ma'am, actually, we are planned with her, but suddenly there is some her office work is becoming very hectic work. But I will confirm with her today if she was available. And even because of that only, we are not able to continue from last 6 months. Again, I will plan with the ma'am, but if not working, for sure, I will request Santosh only to continue.
Okay.
Yeah. But both of these two people, for sure.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Hi, Mahesh.
Yeah, hi.
So the timings will be same, right?
Same
Even if
timings will be same. Yes.
okay. And I have one more question. Like yesterday, Uma ma'am said that in this course they will cover SQL, Power BI, Azure, and Fabric.
Exactly.
So while covering Power BI, will Power Apps and Power Automate will also be covered?
No, ma'am, we are removed that one because we are now focusing more into the cloud as a data analyst. In some cases, Power Apps also asking if required, you can buy our record lectures, or else you can join Power Platform Developer. We have it as a separate course. If you want to learn all the skills, it may go for more than 8 months. Now only the course is become 5 months. SQL itself, it's a 22 lectures. It's a means if you are removing Saturday and Sunday, it's becoming 1 month. Power BI around 42 lectures, 40 to 42 lectures. After that, Azure another 30. Right?
Okay.
It's becoming already it's a 4.5 to 5 months. If you again Power Apps and Automate, even basics also, it's become another 1 month.
Okay, so in this Power Automate will not be covered, right?
No, we are not covering. If you want, you can add additionally. We have the different course for Power Platform Developer with the different trainers. You can join their live lectures also, or else you can buy only the basics of Power Apps and Automate as a record lectures.
But still, then this course is enough to like showcase 5 years experience and get a
More
good
than
job
enough,
with good
more than
salary.
enough. But depends on project to project. Some people may ask like a Power Apps only. Some people may ask only Power Automate. Some people may ask even different like a Python also. But those kind of ratios hardly 10% altogether. 90% for BA developer and data analyst. This is enough.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, sir. This is Sukhpreet.
Yeah, hi.
I got a reference from my friend in Canada, and actually I'm also based in Canada, but for some personal reason I'm in India for a long time now.
Okay.
But yes, eventually I will plan to go back to Canada. So I was just interested, like what we are studying in this course, is it applicable in international market also, and or is there something new coming up which should be like more updated? So.
Yeah. Okay. In two ways, your friend suggested in the sense he might be also student of KSR, right?
Yes, exactly.
He got also job, right?
He was actually working in his field, but just to update his skill, he referred
So,
to you.
okay, take it in another way. In India, IT industry depending on only abroad countries, right?
Yeah,
Their work only we are handling from here, right?
most of them. Yes, I think. I'm
Then
not.
obviously it will be demand in international market. I can say simply in one word is, but just for your reference to understand, I'm just giving in a long lengthy answer. US we have a very good demand in the market. US, Canada, and UK. Now in India also we have a good demand because few projects they are comparing to US costage or Canada costage. India is less, right? So they are moving to India. That's the reason we are getting more projects in India for data.
Okay.
But for Canada, maybe we need to make a little more complicated curriculum by adding Python.
Okay.
Without Python, our people got a job, but I can suggest to add Python also to your profile.
Your voice was cutting off.
No, I'm saying like you can better to add Python as well for your profile. If it
Okay.
is for US or Canada market, particularly.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
Hello.
Yeah.
This is Mayur here, sir.
Yeah, Mayur, tell me.
Actually, I want to ask you that I have completed my post graduation in physics in 2015, and then after that, I do have experience of teaching in for the 7 years. So, is it possible to get a job after doing this course in IT field?
Actually, today only I got a call from one of our students who was at a lecturer in a college. Today only. So, but thing is, you are working with the college still or university?
No. I left with the college 2 months ago.
2 months only.
And
So it's in a university or college, small scale college or bigger one?
Actually a small scale school. I was working on 8th to 12th grade students.
Okay. That school have any branch? Your payment, how you are getting actually to your school name, or else you have any third party payroll companies?
Actually, I was getting the payment on the school's name.
School's name. To your bank account only, right?
Yes.
Yeah, fine. So we can manage, but thing is, it's better not to resign actually. If I will suggest any student to upskill, they want to resign from the current job in the sense, I will say no.
Okay.
You can stay in the organization and you can upskill yourself. Once you got a better opportunity, then only you can better to resign.
Okay.
But okay, it's already happened. It's been 2 months, right? That's fine. We can manage.
But
thing is,
actually,
after tell me.
I want to ask you that if I will do this course and after applying the just like 5-year experience, so is it possible to apply the 5-year?
What's your package?
Actually, I'm getting about 30K per month.
So what we can do, how many years onwards you are working in that organization?
For the 3 years.
Total to 3 only. Before
Yes,
that, you never worked anywhere, right?
Actually, I have worked in the other organizations for 4 years.
Okay. Those also in educational background only, like schools or colleges?
Yes.
Okay.
Schools.
So out of 5 or 6 years, like 4 plus 3, it's 6 years, 7 years, right? So out of 7 years, we can say 3 years into the Power BI. Before that, you are into the non-IT sector. Total 7 years of work experience you are holding. Out of that, after learning some courses, you are getting in a job from last 3 years, you are working as an analyst. In the school itself, we can showcase you are utilizing school students' data.
Okay.
For getting better reports, like for joining point of view, like getting the more people, or else their marks point of view. Even one there is one sample project also Santosh might be handled with the school's students data only, their marks and percentage.
Okay.
So we can showcase. We'll let you know those things as well. So,
So
but thing is, Mayur, getting a knowledge is very important here and to manage.
Okay.
Resume managing, profile managing, not a big deal. In real time, how much you are learning and how you are handling is very important for sustainability.
Okay. We just have to make so that we are going to apply the experience in the school too.
School too, yes.
Like a school profile.
Exactly. Anywhere sales would be there, right? It's either school or college or cool drinks or hard drinks, anything. A restaurant. So everywhere sales will be there. When sales is there, analytics will be there.
Yes, sir. Correct. Thank you, sir.
Example in KSR itself, I will give a scenario. Previously, when we are in very small, like a Koti itself, we are and Santosh, myself only, there we 3 people only, like we are taking individual classes, and later slowly we are improving and updated with an application, and we are hiring in a marketing people. They said where we have to focus your marketing, like in which area, like which state. I said at that time I don't have that much knowledge. I simply said might be we can focus on AP and Telangana and some part of Karnataka and Bangalore. I thought at the time, but later my trainer said, no, we are getting good number of students from North India. Then I got it out like, let's collect all the information of our students. I collected information and my YouTube channel subscribers, all the data. Then the results completely shocks me. Where I thought AP is in might be first place, it's in fourth. We are getting good number of people from Telangana, Karnataka, and Maharashtra.
Okay, sir.
Because of the small analysis only, I got to know these things, and then my pattern of changing, like making our advertisement patterns or also spending on marketing, we change.
Mm-hmm.
This motivate me to start in a regional channels also. Just yesterday only we are starting Telugu separately, Hindi, Marathi separately, Tamil and Kannada also separately. So something kind of maybe we can say how people are attracting or else how they are want the need also we can able to take as an analysis. What we need to do for people. Example, I'm saying from the school point of view.
Yes, and after doing the course, that is placement is also important.
That's what I told you now. Placement point of view, you no need to chase me. I will chase regularly. That means I'm not going to call Mayur, you are applying or not, but I will conduct a session weekly 2 to 3 times for placement. You guys can join the call and ask me, Mahesh, you promised me like I will get calls, but now I'm not getting what I need to do. You can ask me in front of all the people, like similar like a people will join, right? You can ask me. I will look into it over your profile where it's an issue, your resume, or else your Naukri profile or your LinkedIn profile. We will verify there. For sure, you will get a calls. There is another chance after getting calls, it might be not scheduling. That means recruiter and in between you, there is a issue. Yes, how we are approaching, how we are speaking with the recruiter depends on that. They will schedule the call, right?
Yes.
If any miscommunication is there, might be that's the reason they are not connecting. Then I will request you to make any record of that conversation. Then I will get to know what happening. I will give a simple example, similar kind of issue, and the guy said like I'm getting calls but not scheduling. Then I requested his record, then and I observed the recruiter calling from the Bangalore and he was asking for Hyderabad location. And the recruiter, so they won't schedule the call, right?
Yes.
So these maybe it looks like very small things, but those are very matters. And another case, you clear all the rounds, like you are answered all 100 questions in the interview, but maybe there is a chance you are not getting an offer. Maybe you heard from your friends also. This has happened to me. I given all the answers correctly, but they didn't given any offer. Might be in your life also it might be happened, right?
Yes.
It's a depends on their requirement, generalized questions and our attitude. Some people will think maybe our attitude is not good at the time. Some people will think maybe he won't fit for any their shifts. Maybe example, night shift is there. You answered all the questions, but when shifts come to the picture, you said night shifts may be difficult for me, but I can manage. When you given this answer, panel will think if he got any better position like with a day shift, he won't join here.
Yes.
Your answer, all answers are correct, but this is the one drawback. Example, another case. Interview is cleared everything, but suddenly panel said you are going to work under Tableau, not Power BI. Then you are asking like why Tableau, Power BI is very easy. I know very well Power BI, but not Tableau and all. Then they will say, okay, we have Power BI openings also. I will call you back again. We will let you know very soon. Then also there is a chance you are not going to get offer. But instead of that, if you said yes, Tableau also interesting, it's not very different. Power BI, once I know Power BI, Tableau also, it will take won't much time. I can able to handle Tableau as well. If you said in that way, maybe there is a likely chances to get a call, to get an opportunity, right?
Yes.
These small things, all those things Santosh is going to explain in the real time. So what happened in our life or also regularly in the students' lives, even we are regularly interacting with the students and we are listening what problems happen. What I'm saying, this career counseling also, it's a lesson for me also. When you said all your scenarios, what happened in your life. So you had a career gap or also you drop in between. And some people without informing to the organization, they will left the job. It's a kind of absconding. So these things also, it's a very dangerous for their career.
Yes, correct.
Sir, so the people who are having the career gap shouldn't, consider for this program or are not suitable for this program?
We can consider. We have to consider career gap professionals also. I'm just saying, if you have 3 years of gap or experience, it will be easy for to get the job. If you just completed your graduation in 24 and looking for a job in the sense, little hard. I'm not going to say it's.
Sir, I am having somewhere about 1 year of experience. Career gap. I'll be having a 1 year of career gap in the month of August actually.
Okay.
So what should I
Last year
do? I
August
mean, in
and
that
this year.
case.
Last year August, right?
I'm sorry.
Last year August you left the job, right?
Absolutely right, sir. After that, I worked with Zomato also. I worked with Zomato for about 1 month only. And then actually I went to Chandigarh for IELTS preparation.
Okay.
But actually it's been around 7.5 years for me to left the study.
Yeah.
So I
In these
wasn't able to,
cases, I was
concentrate upon the.
thing. In this case, like example, while starting the course itself, we can plan for some small kind of internships.
Correct. And sir, recently I joined an edtech firm.
Exactly.
And at present I'm working there. My training is going on, but I am not, feeling content basically, right? So satisfied, right? With what actually I would be doing in my current organization in the sales and marketing role. So that's the thing actually. I
Got it.
thought of to give it a shot and attend this
But
particular
what I
class.
can
So
suggest, if you
actually
got any
people were
job, you
discussing
can
about the
continue.
career gap. So
Yeah, sorry, Yash. If you got any job, meanwhile, you can enter into the job and continue the classes here. Try to manage both. So though that experience also we can convince in the data analytics field is luckily if you got any better opportunity there, like example you said in the sales, you can utilize Power BI only to showcase how much sales you did for the entire month. Example, you are just in a sales executive, and you can
right, sir,
in
right.
the end of
I'm
the
a
month
senior
you
executive
manage.
too.
End of the month manager will ask you how much sales you did.
Correct.
Your Excel file only load into the Power BI and showcase a nice dashboard and show to your manager.
Correct, sir.
So Power BI we can
Okay.
utilize
So
anywhere.
sir, what should I do? My sir, if you are, like you are asking me very honestly, so I am, saying this thing to you to be very honest and precise. I am not actually liking my current job. Right. Due to training. Actually, the organization is not actually providing the sufficient training, or I would say enough training to a guy who are coming from the different industry, or I would say who have actually dealt with the different set of target audience, right? So that is something, and for which I wanted the time. So company is not in a situation wherein they can actually provide me that much time to develop, to grow as a professional in this new organization. So that's the reason only I am not willing to continue over
So,
there.
get in a relieving letter. Don't left the job simply.
Yeah. Definitely, sir.
So because earlier maybe there is no PF and it's very hard to get to know where you work. But now every company have PF and automatically it will be entered into your UAN number, and easily they will get to know even if you work for 1 day also. It will be showing your profile. Your entire total employment profile. So it will be risky. So if anyone have issues with your current organization and you want to leave the job with less package also, so put down papers and get relieving letter and then come out.
Sure, sir. I have not been, absconded in fact in any of the organizations. So definitely, I would be, I'll be collecting the relieving letter and all sort of documents, right? In fact, the experience letter as well. Yeah. So that is not gonna be a problem for me, right, sir? Like I told you the entire story over here,
Yes.
right? Regarding the.
So, but maybe they will ask like why within a month and all. We need a proper explanation. We'll let you know what kind of
So
answers.
actually, sir, there was some. Okay, you will let us know, right, sir?
Yeah, because the same explanation, I didn't like their way, or I didn't like they're not giving good training and all. You can't say in the interview.
Absolutely right, sir. No, sir. Like that is something which I told you. I mean, the
Exactly.
organization is not
These
bad.
things and
Actually,
all
they
we
are
can't.
giving me the salary in time.
Exactly. So we shouldn't tell any negative about our previous company. Okay. So I will let you know what kind of better answer you can do. I will let you know.
Yeah, actually, sir, I am requiring time, and company is not in a situation at this point of time where they can actually allow me more time, right, to learn the new tools and technologies, or I would say the skills which is needy to perform or to excel in that new role, right? So that's the thing. Actually, I'm not saying anything against the company, right? You let me know those things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just
Accordingly,
don't give much priority to your organization in that case. Don't leave your job also and give the priority to your learnings. Maybe scolding your manager, just calmly listen what you are saying for a few minutes and say, I will work. Couple of months only, you can bear. They won't terminate you immediately, right?
Correct, sir.
Let them scold you. Just listen and make a smile internally and work on your classes.
No, sir. Actually, they are not scolding me, and they are not shouting on me, screaming
example,
on me,
the worst
yelling on me. But
The worst scenario I'm saying, maximum they can scold. That's it, right? If they got a answer, emotionally the manager saying like sales are not happening, simply you are getting salary and what you are not doing work on the sun. Maximum these things only he can do, right? Okay, listen for a few minutes, like.
Yeah.
Hi.
I'm not actually, sir, able to, manage the timing, sir. Sir, the sector in which currently I'm working, sir, right? We have very, long working hours. So we have to, actually stretch our shift also. Right. So that's the thing, sir, actually. I don't think so, if I would be, working in the organization and along with my job, if I, start, learning about the skills or, join this course, then I won't be able to, manage the timing. So, or like, that's why actually I was thinking of,
That's one
focus on one thing.
Yeah, someone asking another question, guys.
Hi, hi Mahesh.
Yeah, hi.
I'm sorry to cut in. So my question is regarding I have a career gap of approximately 1.5 year in my the whole work life experience.
Excuse me. I'm sorry to interrupt you guys. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me, Mahesh. Did you hear me? So
Yes, sir.
are you going to continue the class or like are you going to continue with the career guidance? I just want to know because I have some work.
Class
I need to
already
do that.
completed. The class is 7 to 8:30.
Okay. Thank you.
So,
Thank
I'm
you.
just giving it's a question hour session. If you have a question, you can, or else you can leave the car.
No. Thank you so much. Yeah. That's the thing. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Sorry. Someone joined.
Yeah. No problem, Mahesh. Yeah. So my question is regarding I have approximately 1.5 year of a gap in my work experience. I totally have approximately 9+ years of experience into various companies. So my question here is, will that affect I was a little confused when you were explaining about the work experience or the career gap thing. So will that
May I know your name, sir?
My name is Sriram.
Sriram. I will ask you one question. Like you said, 9 years of work experience, right? Imagine you are in a team lead. Because you have only 9 years experience, and I'm expecting you are in a lead position. So there is a guy there is an opening in your organization for to work under you.
Okay.
I will refer a guy who had a 2 years career gap.
Okay.
Are you going to hire him? Honestly,
it depends. It depends on his experience, and depends on his experience as well. If the person is worth of taking into my organization, maybe definitely I'll think about the person and if he is eligible. And the post discussion about his career gap and all, I had to discuss with my the HR or the higher management about it. But if that particular person is worth enough to take into my organization, I'll definitely hire him.
Yeah, but if it's come up to you as a reference, maybe you will minimum think on it. But as per your company rules, first of all, will they accept their resume?
I don't think so. They'll accept the resume.
Exactly. So personally, like a Sriram, we both have some friendship or something. If I requested Sriram, one of my known guy, he was very well technically good, but due to some issues, he had a career gap. If requested, maybe you will think, you will check with your HR. If HR and your recruiting manager accepted, then only you will go to the next position, next level, right?
Okay, post that 1.5 year of gap, I have almost 5 years of experience. I'm still working now, and post that
actually the gap
will that
is
affect?
right. It's 1.5 year we had some gap. So most of the people think like maybe they don't have a connectivity, recent connectivity.
Okay.
Right. So some less chances, to be frank, but it's not happened for all kind of positions. It depends on your capability. Again, up to getting an interview, we have a chance. After interview, it depends on manager and it depends on recruiting. Who are recruiting, they will decide. But I can say it's a 50-50 chances. I'm not going to simply give a false promise. Yes, lot many people got that way. Recently, also few of our students got job after 4 years career gap. But maybe it's a coincidence. I'm not sure. But all our 4 are female people.
Okay. Done.
4 years of career gap, they got a jobs with a decent package.
Maybe I'll do one thing. I'll do one thing, Mahesh. I'll connect with you personally. Maybe we can discuss on it. Maybe that should suffice. Okay.
Sure. And these gap also, maybe we need able to explain in a better manner, like instead of saying personal issues, health issues.
Yeah. Post that gap. I have 6 years. Post that gap. I worked for 6 years. I'm still working. So
this gap is long back.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
you can ignore that one
during
then. I thought currently you are not
2017
working,
kind of.
Sriram. I thought you are currently not working. You can ignore about
No.
that one.
Okay.
We no
Because
need to
this gap
discuss
was
about
during
that then.
2017. Okay. No problem. Okay, Mahesh.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not at all a big deal. No one will, very hardly 1% companies will look into it, career gap and education gap. Hardly
Okay.
1% companies.
Okay,
Not
Mahesh.
even
Okay.
companies, it depends on project. 1% hardly.
Fair enough. Thank you.
99% companies, you are currently working or not, only the major fact.
Yeah. I'm currently working. So
I thought
yeah,
you are
fair.
not working currently. Sorry.
No problem. Yeah. Thank you so much, Mahesh.
Yeah. Any more questions, guys?
Hi, Mahesh.
Yeah, hi, ma'am.
Is there any rotational shift in data analytics?
90% no night shift, no rotational shifts. Maximum 2 to 8 o'clock shift might be maximum. It depends on to whom we are working.
Okay.
If it's a US project, UK project, might be maximum because the once they join, we need to conduct a session with them. Then we need to log in at 7:30 or 8 o'clock at this time, and we need to conduct making a meeting with them to just explain. Other than that, no need to make it 24/7 service support here, right? So 99% no completely night shifts.
Okay, thanks, Mahesh.
Hello, Mahesh,
Yes.
Somile again. Sorry, I have not attended the previous session. So can you please tell the timing again? What will be the
7 to
session
8:30. The same timing will be 7 to 8:30 in regularly, Monday to Friday.
And if I want to complete the course fast, so will I be able to access the previous recordings?
Yes, we
If
can
I'm
discuss
getting
on
the
that part. Depends. We will discuss and we can assign.
Okay.
There is
Okay.
some small terms is there for that, and we can discuss and we can assign.
And what is the total course fee for the Power BI full stack?
We are charging 30,000 and can able to pay in installments 10,000 and every month 10,000 plus 10,000 and 10,000. Or else at a time you can able to make as a 27K.
Okay, and this includes GST or it's excluding
Including
GST?
GST. It's including GST for now. Including GST, including your license. We are not going to charge any extra for license.
And the course data recordings will be available for how much duration?
1 year.
For 1 year.
That means after 1 year, we are completely not going to be removed. So if read after 1 year also, you need to arrange a call with me only, mostly, even not with our team as well. I will connect with you one-on-one and I will discuss with you what reason you need again access. Yesterday call also I conveyed this one. My intention, within a year, you should become pro in these classes, in this technology, like in a Power BI. And you should get a job. After 1 year also still it's required, in the sense might be you didn't get a job, or else maybe some other reasons you need access again, right?
Yeah.
I just need to understand reason exactly, and we will arrange a classes again. Example, due to your personal reasons, you are not able to manage all the classes. Yes, I will extend for another 6 months. After 6 months, I will request you to call me and we will arrange your resume making, your again career, your placement assistance will be happen from there onwards.
Okay. So
In some cases,
I'll just call you up. I'll connect with you tomorrow and discuss more regarding this, and I'll get enrolled on your course.
In some cases, like a student will say, I got a job, but I didn't get a much chance to work on Azure. Now my project is going to happen with Azure. So I just want to refresh my sessions. I'm very happy. I will feel happy at that time. Maybe because all the people won't inform right after getting placed. At that time, I will get to know I'm very happy. Finally, this guy got a job and I will give the access.
Yeah. Okay, got your point. Thank you, Mahesh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Any questions, guys?
If anyone is not asking question, I have another one. After one of the person guided me at this age, at the age of 35. So Dex language can be little cryptic for you, and while for entering the data analysis field, so better to get involved in the Power Apps on the Power Platform domain more, where your past business experience and the business knowledge can be more helpful, and you can go for the pre-sales and consultant part. So I'm still a little confused because I've not got the proper guidance.
Santosh in this, I will tell you one thing. Santosh said in between, coding will be the future, right? In the starting of the class, someone asked question. Santosh said in future technology will be the main future with the coding only. He said, right? The same Power Platform,
Yes.
Santosh also teaching previously because he handled some days Power BI with the Power Platform and later he moved to completely data engineering. Power Platform slogan itself, no coding and low coding will be the future.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
it's half truth.
Yes.
One certain level might be yes, up to some level of package, some level of experience. Every technology has some saturation point from in terms of package, in terms of experience.
Correct.
Power Platform saturation point might be 15 lakhs or 18 maximum. After that, it's very easy, right? A intermediate guy can able to make an application by using Power Platform now. Why they need to give a decent package?
Correct. Yes.
But again, after some days, you need to change your career in the sense you need to learn again something new. Under Power Platform, very less chances to internally need to relocate. Like after Power Apps, maybe a similar kind of task like Power Automate, Virtual Agent or something. But in data analytics, we have, once you completed data analytics, you joined as a BA developer or a data analyst. In future, you just add Python.
Yes.
You just add machine learning to the data science. You just add PySpark and Azure data engineering. You add more Azure concepts in pipeline creation and maybe you can move to the cloud architect level. So entire our career, we can able to stay in a data domain.
Yes. Yeah.
But in fact, even Power Platform we are teaching. If you want, you can join even Power Platform also. But I can suggest data analytics have more chances.
Yes. Yeah, to enter for entering, I have also configured and research that Power BI and data analytics is the thing that you can start with upon, and it has a good scope. But
DAX
I am
function, maybe
little
your
concerned
friend
about
said, DAX. As per your friend, you said DAX little hectic, but it's not. He said it's not not like impossible, right? And we are going to
Yes,
teach a
of
very
course.
basic level with the examples. And right, how Santosh also teaching or how Uma also will teach, right? So we will teach with a more example to understand. When we are teaching with examples, right, it's a likely chances to remember.
Correct.
And in terms of DAX function, if you even by heart 20 DAX functions is more than enough to work in real time.
Yes.
There are 100, more than 100 DAX, but in real time, regular works, we can use hardly 20.
There is still a concern for me as of now. Like I want to get into the job as fast as possible. I have worked upon. I have enrolled on the code basics Power BI. At that time also I was thinking like I can join your course, and but again I thought that I think I should try by myself. So I self upskilled via code basics and tried to get into the job. But again, I was unable to get the job at that time. So yeah. So again, I'm thinking, to get enrolled in the job now and get the proper training and get a good job at the starting itself.
Sure.
So okay. Yeah.
So
Okay. I'll connect
opportunities
with
are
you
there. First
tomorrow,
of all,
mate.
I'm promising from my point of view, getting in a call is my responsibility, right? So, but you have to learn properly. Like maybe you are not understanding, you can ask in the class itself. Like this one is I'm not understanding. Practice again. Post in the group like this is I'm getting inquiry. Then for sure we can able to. So frequently, like let it be attend regular interviews. Okay, we failed in today interview. Just write down all the questions what they asked and where we are not able to answer well. Focus on those failed questions and attend for another interview. For sure, hardly even though you are.
My concern in the midst. My concern was in the midst of learning was that to get in job, maybe that will not pay that much, but to gain an experience in the particular field. But I failed to got somewhat like the internships and on the initial basis itself. So I switched on to the other things. But now I think you can guide me for particularly for in the meanwhile for earning also, and by the time I'll upskill and learn from your course to get a job. So I think you are the right choice. I should enroll. So I'll connect back to you tomorrow and get enrolled afterwards. Thank you, Maisha. Thank you for the things.
No calls, right? So any sessions like these DAX functions or else interview questions related things, it's available in our channel. It's a name with the KSR Datavizion. You can check there as well, like end-to-end project. Maybe you already had some idea on Power BI. You can check those end-to-end projects also. Meanwhile, you can check all the top Power BI interview questions. Some mock interviews also we mentioned there. You can check there. So if you get a better idea.
Sure, sir. Sure.
And
Yeah.
please subscribe our channel as well.
Yes, I have already subscribed. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye,
Thank you.
guys. Bye. Happy weekend.